welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Last time I made this tray with the water drop technique, and I want to do this again, but with a kind of a different approach. And as you can see here, I have those styrofoam balls. They like have glitter on them, and I try to incorporate them into my project and see how this goes. Now I'm cleaning with a little bit of painter's tape some glitter or something off of that mold, and what I'm doing here is I'm putting UV resin in dollops onto my mold, and this is where I want to stick those little balls in. I'm doing this with the whole tray and putting those little balls in there, and what I was also trying to get a little bit more depth in these pieces, and I wanted like deeper water drops. And what I did was I put some more resin on top of the balls when they already stuck down, but that didn't really work because the resin was too liquid and it ran off on places where I didn't want it. But you will see this on the other side later. So I'm finished now, and on that little flower in the right corner, I was trying to put more depth to the resin, and I poured resin on top of it, but that had an effect that I will show you at the end that I didn't really want it. And yeah, it reacted kind of funny, probably from the heat of the lamp when the resin was curing. As I was saying at the beginning, I wanted to try something else besides mica powder to color my resin there. And what I'm using here is glow-in-the-dark pigment powder. And I'm just putting it down the same way I put mica powder down, and because my resin is still sticky, even though it should have been cured already 100%, but I have a cheap one, that's why I didn't really work with the lamp by itself. So I hope this works, and we'll see how it goes.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here, I got time. It's clear to see from up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
So I finished my glow in the dark powder, and now I'm using some ordinary mica to paint my edge there, and on top of it I would take on chameleon mica powder to color the rest of the bottom of this tray, and then we'll see how it goes.
You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
So this is what it looks like now, and you can see the glow in the dark powder looks much different than the micas that I put on there. And this time I didn't take no resin with black pigment paste because I was afraid that the black color would like kind of swallow the glow in the dark pigments, and they won't be able to glow in the dark anymore. And that's why I took resin with white pigment paste. That's the only reason. Yeah, and what you got to be aware of too is that if you have thicker pieces in there, you need more resin to cover them. Supposed to be a logical thing, but it didn't occur to me until I poured my resin in there, and luckily it was not higher than my mold was. Out of those little styrofoam beads came still some air out, and was like floating up to the top, and but we're about to demold now. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, ask questions. Um, Leave me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And I hope I see you in my next video too. So I'm not fond of this thing, but as you can see on that little flower there, those styrofoam beads, they went see-through somehow. Only the white ones, because the other ones are still visible because there's glitter in silver and gold around those balls. But nevertheless, it worked, and it's now it's only the only thing that we have left to see is whether it's glow in the dark or not. And as you can see, uh, it glows a little bit, just a little bit more light on, and when I turn it off, it still glows. So I think the experiment went well in some kind of pieces. Thank you for watching, and I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.